All right, welcome in. So today I'm talking about the top four regrets that first-time home sellers have. Now, information is according to a Zillow survey, um, and I'm going to work backwards from four down to one. Number four, skimping on home repairs. 25% of the surveyed home sellers said that they felt they could have done more to improve their home to get a better price or a faster sale. And of course, I agree with this. You don't have to, spend a ton of money. You don't have to like remodel a kitchen or remodel a bath necessarily, but strategically doing the right improvements to increase the buyer's perception of the property can absolutely net you more money and get you a faster sale. So, number three, bad timing. 25% of home sellers felt like they could have improved the time that they put their property on the market to get a better price. In fact, more sellers felt that the timing was more important than actually getting top dollar. So, of course, this is an individual decision that you have to make based on your personal needs as a homeowner. But statistically, across the country, if you could select any time, you would likely net a higher dollar amount listing your home at the end of April than any other time throughout the year. Now, every individual market, every school district, every neighborhood is going to be a little bit different. So don't take that to heart. We've got to look at the data for your area. But just speaking in generalities, spring does tend to be the best time to put your property on the market. All right, number two, um, ignoring the online curb appeal. 39% of the sellers that were surveyed felt like the listing photos could have had some improvement to get them more money for their property. And I do agree with this. It's my opinion that any professional agent putting a property on the market absolutely needs to hire a professional photographer and have super high quality digital photography done, as well as video, virtual home tours, and even floor plans online. Now, certain situations might call for something a little bit different. Certain properties, investment properties, tenant occupied properties, we might take a different strategy and a different approach. But 90 to 95% of the homes out there absolutely need that high attention to detail for the online presence, including social media. All right. And the number one thing that home sellers regret in this survey was pricing their property too low. Now, think about this. Coming off of the last 2 years, which is probably when most of these sellers sold in the survey, a lot of these people got multiple offers and sometimes 10, 15, 20 offers on their home. The natural perception is going to be that they could have priced it higher and gotten a higher price because they had so much interest in the property. And that may be the case for some people, but not necessarily the case always. Sometimes a better price or a lower price actually draws in more interest and gets you a higher price than overpricing it would have. That's all about the buyer perception and drawing in a high level of demand. Now, today's market is a little bit different than it was over the last 2 years. So, consider this. In fact, right now, it's more important than ever to make sure that you are matching your price with the condition of the home and the current buyer demand, because right now the market is changing day by day based on what's happening. So we are in today's market, we are absolutely seeing homes that sell and sell with multiple offers very quickly. But we are also seeing homes that sit on the market. And you're going to notice the difference between those two situations are the ones that price it appropriately for this market and that price it to the condition of their home. So you've got to be very realistic about that. And you have to be very in tune with what's happening in your local market. My strategy is always to list as close to the fair market value as possible and let the market decide. But I always want to give a three-tiered pricing approach and let the homeowner decide what they feel is the best strategy for them. So that is the top four biggest seller regrets. I want to give a quick credit to not only the Zillow survey, but I also found this article through BAM Media, which is a great resource for real estate content. it's the spring market. Now is the time, if you're thinking about getting on the market, to absolutely start having that conversation. So, would love to talk to you if that is a thought in your mind. Get a hold of me by finding me through the website, or finding me on social media. Appreciate you watching this video, and I will see you on the next one.